Hi, my name is Calvin, and I'm a product designer on the DeeBee team. Today I'll be walking you through DeeBee. Let's start by connecting our first database. We'll add our database credentials and configure our security settings. We can enable logging. This will provide deeper insights into query performance and provide tuning recommendations, but we'll go ahead and skip this step for now. Once our database is connected, we can see that DeeBee is starting to detect some changes. Let's go ahead and click into this and see what DeeBee has to tell us. In the database view, we can monitor changes, observe query activity, and assess the overall health of our database. It looks like something needs our attention, so let's go check it out. Clicking into this issue brings us to the analysis view. We're shown context into what's happening, and at the same time, we're given a way to work with DeeBee to resolve. In this case, DeeBee has noticed an unindexed foreign key. We can review the relevant context and helpful information about the issue, and we can see what DeeBee's recommendations are over here. DeeBee is recommending that we create an index on the customer ID column in the orders table. We also see a generated statement that we can use to create the index. We can see some options here. I think I'm going to go ahead and create a linear ticket and handle this later. Great, that's been created, and I will head back to my database. Back in our database, if we look at our health bar, we can see that this database is now optimally tuned. Let's enable logging, add in our credentials, and submit. And once we've loaded, we can see that we have a few new suggestions, and we can now view this live tab. This will give us a real-time view into the database's query activity. It looks like DeeBee has detected a critical alert. And this looks like a deadlock issue. We can see some information about the alert and some remediation suggestions. In this case, we've got 2 queries caught in a deadlock. Taking a closer look, we can see that DeeBee is highly recommending that we terminate this first query. We can see some additional details that indicate that this query is used much less frequently. Let's go ahead and kill this query. And it looks like that worked. Once confirmed, we can see that this query has been flagged. And let's go ahead and have DeeBee terminate this query again automatically if it causes another deadlock in the future. This will create a communication protocol that keeps me and my team informed on future updates here. And now let's go back to the analysis panel so I can leave a comment. Back on the analysis panel, we'll head over to the annotate tab. And we'll highlight this query that we just changed, leave a comment, and post it. Let's go check out a database I just added to my list. I've been working on a new query for this database, so let's see how it'll perform before I commit. We'll head over to the Analyze tab, paste in my query, and see what we get. Since I'm connected to the database the query will be added to, I get a really highly accurate feel for the overall performance and health. We can see that this query is looking good. DeeBee is suggesting that we add an index to this so that it grows along with our data, which makes sense. We can see some more information about what'll be returned, some performance optimizations, and then some actions we can take. I'll probably go ahead and create a linear ticket and deal with this later. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for taking the time to check out DeeBee, and if you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks, bye.